Yo, the whole idea that shower timing can change sleep is wild.
It really can. Hot water raises core temperature, then you need it to drop.
So if you shower and then immediately pass out, you're basically fighting biology?
Exactly. You're putting the temperature signal right up against bedtime.
I've been doing shower bed pray like it's a life hack.
Swap it to shower earlier, like an hour and a half before.
But how much earlier are we talking, 60 minutes or like 3 hours?
Anywhere around 1 to 2 hours is the practical range people can implement.
My life schedule says impossible, but my sleep schedule says do it anyway.
And it's not just falling asleep. Sometimes it improves deeper sleep, too.
Deep sleep meaning recovery, muscle repair, okay, that's sneaky.
That's the whole trick. Optimize the earlier night stages, not only your bedtime.
You're telling me my I'll sleep when I'm tired strategy is mathematically bankrupt.
Not bankrupt, just expensive in the form of reaction time and mood.
Reaction time numbers got me because they weren't tiny, like 12% faster.
In that basketball study, extending sleep improved reaction time and shooting accuracy.
But hold on, better shooting can be placebo vibes, right?
Fair pushback, but they measured sleep objectively with actigraphy.
Actigraphy, like wearables tracking it, not trust me bro sleep hours.
Exactly. Then they compared performance after practices over weeks.
9% on free throws and threes. That's literally game deciding.
In elite sports, small edges compound, especially when reaction time is involved.
So sleep is basically performance enhancement without the sketchy stuff.
Safe, repeatable, and the best part is you can start tomorrow night.
Okay, but everyone says sleep is personal. How do I pick my right amount?
Use variability. Recommendations have a minimum, but individuals often need more.
Minimum 7 hours sounds easy to game, like you can technically comply.
People do, and then they wonder why they feel terrible at 7.
I felt terrible at 7 for years, but I blamed coffee and stress.
Try shifting by 15 to 30 minutes for a week and watch how you function.
That's so annoyingly reasonable it makes me angry.
Because it adds up, those small chunks become meaningful over time.
Like the difference in grade study? 15 minutes turning into an A to B, B to C thing?
The point is not the letter grades, it's that sleep improvements show up in performance.
Sleep as the real study plan, who knew?
And athletes even treat accumulated sleep debt like something you pay back intentionally.
I hate the word debt because my brain turns it into one good weekend fixes everything.
It doesn't always work like a reset button. Recovery can take multiple weeks.
So my I'll sleep in tomorrow is a myth, not a strategy.
Exactly. Especially if you've been short for a long stretch, your baseline shifts slowly back.
But the idea that even 1 extra hour helps, like 5 days in baseball, sounds doable.
That's the encouraging part. Modest increases can improve cognitive reaction time.
Okay, switching gears. Pre-bed food. I get hungry at 10 p.m. like clockwork.
Hunger is real, so aim for a pre-sleep snack, not a heavy, fatty meal.
Like cereal and milk? That feels too childish to be scientific.
It works because it's easy and often balances complex carbs with protein.
I'm hearing cereal before bed, and my inner athlete is filing it under contraband gains.
Think slow digesting, so you're less likely to wake up hungry midnight.
But what about nuts, yogurt, fruit? Are we just doing random snacks now?
The pattern matters: modest quantity, less sugar, enough protein, and timing that supports sleep.
If I wanted to destroy my sleep, though, what's the recipe, for research purposes?
Sure, alcohol, caffeine, and a heavy fried ketchupy meal right before bed.
You said nightcap like it's a crime scene.
It is, because alcohol fragments sleep and caffeine keeps the system online.
So even if I fall asleep, my sleep quality gets wrecked.
Yes, plus heavy foods can increase awakenings and metabolic strain.
Speaking of metabolic strain, I related to the cookie story because I swear my body stays alert.
And wearables often show it: higher heart rate overnight after certain late snacks.
My Whoop brain is like, we saw your cookie, Malik.
Exactly. Data becomes undeniable when you track it.
Okay, now emotions. Why do we make people cry when we're sleep deprived?
Because emotion regulation changes. Your brain relies more on automatic reactions when exhausted.
Amygdala is the villain, right? Fear and emotions get louder.
It's a key player, yes, and the prefrontal brakes work worse when sleep is short.
So my short temper isn't personality, it's hardware.
More like software running with low battery.
That's why I notice decision variance after bad sleep, like I'm a different person.
Well-rested people make fewer cognitive errors and judge faster under stress.
But is there proof beyond vibes and anecdotes?
Studies show reaction time and performance deficits at 7, 5, even 3 hours, with partial recovery not instant.
Recovery sleep helps, but it takes more than one night to return fully.
Often weeks, depending on how big the debt is and how consistently you pay it back.
So the best move is stacking small wins, shower timing, snack strategy, and chill winding down.
And for the racing mind, process thoughts outside bed in dim light. 10 minutes helps.
I'll do a 10-minute brain dumping like I'm offloading debt to a sleep accountant.
Just don't do it in bed at full brightness while plotting tomorrow.
All right, I'm convinced. Sleep isn't lazy, it's training.
Exactly. Your night is part of your performance routine, not the leftover time.
Good, because I'm about to stop treating bedtime like an afterthought.
Do one change tonight, and you'll feel the difference sooner than you expect.
All right, this was intense, but in a helpful way.
Love it. Let's keep it practical and keep you sleeping better.
Episode 1 takeaway. Shower earlier, snack smarter, and stop arguing with your nervous system.
And tune in next episode because we'll go even deeper into the playbook.
Next time, the sleep environment hacks and how to handle travel without losing your gains. Okay, but the shower timing thing is messing with me.
Why? Because you always shower right before bed?
Yeah, like a barbarian, steam, then straight into darkness.
Hot water raises core temperature. Sleep wants the opposite drop.
So I'm basically reheating my body right when it should cool?
Exactly, it competes with that natural temperature rhythm.
My body clock's like, bro, we're not ready.
And that tiny shift can delay falling asleep and reduce deep sleep.
Deep sleep matters for recovery, so this is training fuel.
Yup, think muscles repairing better instead of you just resting.
But how strict is this? Like an hour okay, 2 hours better?
I'd start with an hour and a half. If you struggle, go earlier.
My problem is I'm never home early enough.
Then shift the routine, not the bed. Prep earlier, sleep consistent.
You're telling me to be disciplined again.
I'm telling you, your nervous system loves predictability.
Speaking of nervous system, what about watching stuff till the last minute?
Bright light is psychologically stimulating and can keep you alert.
So no last-minute one episode before sleep, got it.
If it's calm audio, like a podcast, and you're used to it, that's fine.
So white noise isn't a gimmick, it's noise masking.
Exactly, especially with travel and random external sounds.
I sleep like a haunted house, anything wakes me up.
Then earplugs plus a consistent noise bed can reduce nighttime awakenings.
Night awakenings are the silent killer, right?
They fragment sleep, so even hours in bed may not feel like real sleep.
That's why the I slept 7 hours people still look dead at noon.
Right, quantity and quality both matter, and the timing matters too.
Now talk to me about food, because I'm guilty as charged on late snacks.
The rule is no huge, heavy meal right before bed, especially fatty and sugary.
But hunger is real. I'll get home and my stomach starts negotiations.
Then do a pre-sleep snack, complex carbs plus lean protein, smaller portions.
Cereal and milk? That feels suspiciously simple.
It's not suspicious, it's slow digesting and familiar, and it reduces waking hungry.
I can already hear my brain saying, but cereal is dessert.
Train your brain, breakfast logic, pre-sleep strategy.
And if someone insists on nuts or fruit, still okay?
Nuts with yogurt or fruit can work. Protein helps stabilize overnight hunger.
Meanwhile, I will absolutely choose something dumb when I'm tired.
That's the paradox. Sleep loss makes you crave exactly what hurts sleep.
You're saying the tired me is basically sabotaging future me.
Yes, because under stress, your decision-making skews toward quick reward foods.
But why does food hit sleep so hard? Is it just calories or something else?
We don't fully know yet, but metabolic strain and gut responses likely play roles.
I love that you said, we're still figuring it out, because my cookie experiment felt personal.
Oh, your heart rate spike. Yes, that was a great real-world data point.
I looked like my body was doing cardio in bed.
Cookie cardio, the worst kind.
Now, the big thing you kept stressing is sleep debt. I hate that term.
Don't hate it, define it. Your body needs a certain amount each night.
So if I'm short one night, I'm owing the sleep bank money?
In a sense, yes, but it's more like accumulated insufficiency impacting performance.
And you can pay it back, but not always overnight.
Exactly. Recovery helps, but reaction time may not return fully after 1 or 2 nights.
That's wild because people treat one good night like a reset button.
It's a partial reset, not the full return to your baseline.
How long are we talking? Weeks? Days? Just tell me the range.
Often multiple weeks, but even 5 days of adding 1 hour helped in studies.
1 extra hour for 5 days and reaction time improves. Okay, that's an edge.
That's the 1 hour edge. Small change, meaningful performance.
The NBA should stop arguing and start sleeping.
Teams already notice when they quantify it. Reaction time, free throws, sprint speed.
The numbers are ridiculous, like nearly 10% improvements in shooting.
And double-digit improvement in reaction time can be huge in fast moments.
Basketball is basically reacting while tired, so yeah, it matters.
Also, cognitive errors and judgment lapses rise with sleep loss.
That explains why I'm a worse decision maker when I'm underslept.
Your emotional regulation shifts. You rely more on automatic responses.
Translation, I become a shorter version of myself.
Exactly. Less patience, faster irritability, and harder choices to make well.
And that amygdala talk, so it's like my fear circuit starts freelancing?
It's close. Sleep deprivation makes threat processing stronger and control weaker.
So the goal isn't just sleep more, it's sleep so you can think right.
Yes, and that's why a wind-down routine helps. Dim light, stretch, journal.
I like the process thoughts outside the bed in dim light thing.
Try 10 minutes. It's enough to stop the racing brain from camping in bed.
My brain acts like it has a night shift.
Then give it a closing time and consequences.
All right, I'm taking one action tonight. I'm moving the shower up.
Love it. Then do a small pre-sleep snack if needed, and control the light.
And no cookie experiments because I now respect heart rate telemetry.
Good. Let the data shame you into better habits.
Perfect. Next time I want to talk travel because I'm basically a jet lag merchant. Okay, so moving the shower up, like an hour and a half, actually matters?
It matters because the hot bath bumps core temperature right before bed.
Wait, my body is like, hot guy, go sleep, and I'm sabotaging it?
Exactly. You're creating competing signals at sleep onset.
That's so annoying, because I love my late-night shower like a ritual.
Love it. Just move it earlier. Keep the ritual, change the timing.
So if I shower earlier, I also get better deep sleep?
Potentially, yes. Smaller studies suggest faster sleep and more deep sleep earlier.
Earlier deep sleep. Like I'm leveling up before the cutscene.
If you need gaming metaphors, sure.
And what about people who shower and then scroll in bed?
Then the shower timing is only half the problem. Light and arousal matter too.
That's the real killer, isn't it? My brain stays in thinking mode.
That racing brain piece is huge, and it needs an off-ramp before bed.
Right, 10 minutes outside the bed in dim light, like you said earlier.
Exactly. You dampen the sympathetic drive and cue the parasympathetic system.
Dampen the sympathetic drive sounds like I'm defusing a bomb.
Honestly, it's closer to that than people want to admit.
Okay, but let's get spicy. Food before bed. Everyone says 3-4 hours. What if you can't?
Then a smaller pre-sleep snack is better than going to bed starving.
Because hunger is basically another form of insomnia?
It fragments sleep and makes it harder to fall asleep or stay asleep.
Cereal and milk, like that's actually a legit option?
Yes, if it's whole grain and not a sugar bomb. Complex carbs plus lean protein.
So I'm not allowed to destroy my sleep with cookies from the hotel minibar.
You can, but the heart rate telemetry will publicly execute you.
Dude, the whole night my heart was like 75 BPM pretending it was a morning workout.
That metabolic strain can keep your system on, and sleep quality suffers.
Do we actually know what mechanism? Metabolism? Awakenings? Gut stuff?
We're getting there. Evidence suggests food can influence awakenings and sleep stages.
But it's not fully nailed down yet, right?
Not completely. Nutrition-sleep interactions are still an evolving field.
Still, we can be smart without perfect science, like don't go heavy, fried, sugary late.
Exactly. Avoid big fatty meals and be careful with alcohol and caffeine near bedtime.
Alcohol knocks you out, but it still ruins the sleep architecture?
It can reduce sleep quality and increase nighttime disruption.
So it's like buying a cheap mattress and calling it comfort.
That's annoyingly accurate.
Now I want to talk the NBA part because the sleep makes you better numbers are wild.
In one study, extending sleep improved reaction time and shooting performance meaningfully.
Like 9% better free throws, 12% faster reaction time. Those aren't placebo numbers.
And sprint time improved too. It's not only calm vibes, it's performance.
Elite athletes chasing 1% gains, and this is double digits.
But the key is what sleep debt does across weeks, not one lucky night.
Okay, sleep debt. Explain it without the finance metaphor, because half my brain hates that word.
Think of it as your body's required sleep need. Falling short accumulates deficit in function.
So I can't just pay one night and be magically restored like credit card debt?
Right. It can take more than a single recovery night to restore baseline performance.
That's the one thing I wanted to hear, because people act like one weekend fixes everything.
The research suggests multiple weeks for full recovery depending on the deficit.
Multiple weeks is brutal, but also makes sense. Habits don't reset in 24 hours.
Exactly, sleep is cumulative.
And what about the 1 hour edge you teased? How real is that?
There are studies where adding about 1 additional hour improved cognitive processing and reaction time.
Like even going from 6 to 7. Small change, measurable outcome.
Yes, that's why the recommendation is gradual, 15 to 30 minutes more nightly.
I love that because it's actionable, not become a monk overnight.
And it avoids the failure mode where people try huge changes and quit.
I've quit plenty of huge changes, by the way.
Then we start with one nightly improvement and stack it.
Let's connect it back to decision-making, too. You mentioned emotional regulation and amygdala earlier.
Under sleep loss, emotional regulation worsens, and you rely more on reactive circuits than strategic ones.
So I'm not just short, I'm underslept and my brain is weaponized.
Weaponized is fun, but yes, irritability and poorer judgment increase.
Any data that's convincing, beyond vibes and anecdote?
Reaction time is consistently sensitive to sleep loss, and sleep extension helps restore it toward baseline.
Reaction time is the bridge between athletes and CEOs, huh?
Exactly. Whether you're catching a pass or making a high-stakes call, speed and accuracy matter.
Okay, I'm fully in. Tonight I'm doing 3 things. Move shower earlier, 10 minutes dim brain dump, and no cookie experiments.
Beautiful. Let's see if your heart rate stops freelancing.
If it freelances again, I'll blame the minibar like a responsible adult.
You're not responsible, you're just consistent.
All right, what's the next topic we're chasing in episode 2, sleep while traveling?
Close. It's about how travel timing, naps, and light exposure actually shift the body clock.
Awesome, because I'm a jet lag merchant and I refuse to pay in suffering.
Okay, so sleep debt. People love or hate the phrase, right?
Yeah, debt sounds dramatic, like I borrowed hours from future me.
It is a helpful metaphor, but biologically it's simpler. Your body needs a baseline nightly amount.
So if I get, say, 6 hours when I need 8, my system just stays undersupplied.
Exactly, and the undersupply accumulates and affects performance and mood.
So it's not that my brain keeps an IOU receipt, it's that it never quite catches up.
And the catch is, catching up isn't instant for most people.
Wait, one good night doesn't erase it? That's betrayal-level information.
Usually, it takes more than a single night or weekend to fully return reaction time to baseline.
That's the part I felt personally, like I'd sleep long and still not feel fully sharp.
Everyone has that moment where they think they're recovered, then realize they're still off.
But then people tell me you can train your way out of bad sleep.
That's the myth. You can build fitness, but sleep loss still slows reaction time and worsens judgment.
Is it mostly reaction time, or does cognition get wrecked too?
Reaction time is the cleanest, most sensitive marker, but cognitive errors and decision quality suffer too.
I love that because reaction time is measurable. No vibes, just numbers.
And there's an interesting pattern. Undersleep shows a decline, then a leveling off that fools people.
Like your brain goes, cool, this is the new normal, and you accept mediocrity.
Exactly. You feel stable, but you're not at your best.
So that's why 7 hours can feel fine while secretly doing damage.
Right. And the really persuasive part is recovery sleep not fully restoring baseline immediately.
Okay, talk me through the NBA-style advantage then. How much difference are we talking?
In the study, extending sleep led to about a 9% improvement in free throws and three-pointers.
9%? That's not nice to have. That's title decides here territory.
plus roughly 12% faster reaction time and around 4% faster sprint performance.
It's wild because trainers chase tiny edges. This sounds like a whole extra gear.
And it's safe, repeatable, and often underutilized compared to other interventions.
Are athletes actually aware? Or are they still treating sleep like a personal lifestyle choice?
The momentum is shifting. More teams treat sleep like a competitive advantage.
But do they act on it? Or do they just post sleep hygiene on Instagram?
Some do theater, sure, but the teams that win operationalize it. Environment, timing, naps, light.
Like, okay, Andre Iguodala, he basically rewrote his routine, right?
Yes, he reduced long, scattered patterns and increased consistent sleep duration toward 8+ hours.
And the performance changes were quantified. Free throws, fouls, points per minute.
Those numbers are the part that makes everyone stop debating and start implementing.
Which is hilarious because people debate sleep like it's astrology.
It absolutely can become that in conversation until you see what it does to reaction time.
Let's hit the shower myth again because it affects everyone. Hot bath right before bed, good or bad?
Usually not ideal right before bed. Hot water raises core temperature and sleep requires it to drop.
So the hack is timing. Move the shower earlier, like 1 to 2 hours pre-bed.
Exactly, so your body can complete that temperature drop as you fall asleep, not fight competing signals.
My brain loves competing signals, unfortunately, because it's a menace after late meetings.
That's why wind down matters. Dim light, brain processing outside the bed.
The 10 minutes outside the bed thing is so doable it feels almost insulting.
Good. If it feels insulting, it means it's practical enough to actually work.
But does reading really help? I heard people say it's overrated.
Data suggests relaxing, non-stimulating reading improves sleep quality for many people, likely by reducing arousal.
So basically, less dopamine roulette, more please calm down brain.
Exactly. You're activating the parasympathetic system, the brake pedal, not the gas.
My brake pedal has been broken since 2016, so this is personal.
Then you're perfect for fixing it with tiny steps, not full lifestyle overhauls.
Speaking of tiny steps, food, pre-sleep snacks. What's your rule when someone comes home starving?
Prefer a small pre-sleep snack with complex carbs and lean protein, something slow digesting, not a heavy meal.
Like cereal and milk? Or crackers and peanut butter, that kind of thing?
Yes, or cottage cheese and fruit, simple options that won't wreck the night.
Okay, but what if I want to destroy my sleep, like you said earlier?
Then do alcohol plus caffeine plus a fried, heavy late meal, bonus points for sugary stuff.
You're dangerously specific. That feels like a dare with a sleep tracker logo.
People learn faster when they remember the consequences, unfortunately.
I'm sold on the 1 hour edge now, though, because even small changes sound huge.
That's the best part. In athletes, adding about 1 extra hour over time can improve cognitive reaction and processing speed.
1 extra hour is the most realistic intervention anyone has ever heard in performance science.
And it's also the easiest to start tomorrow, if you change timing and environment, not just intention.
All right, tonight, shower earlier, brain dump, no cookie experiments. And I'm pretending it's an NBA playoff.
Pretend all you want. Just make your room a dark cave and your brain a slow movie.
Dark cave, slow movie, that's the brand. Now let's go.
Cool. This is exactly how you turn sleep from feelings into strategy.
Done. And if sleep improves reaction time, I'll stop acting like a toddler with a phone at night.
You'll try. See you in episode 2, where travel makes everything weird and we fix it.
1 hour extra sounds like magic, but I love that it's boringly actionable.
It's not magic. Timing plus environment gets your physiology to cooperate.
So the NBA guys aren't losing because of drama, it's because of sleep debt.
They might be losing because of defense too, but sleep is a real multiplier.
The wild part is the percentage jumps, free throws, and reaction time.
And people assume reaction time is mental, but sleep touches attention and processing speed.
I swear my attention span dies every time I try to outsmart bedtime.
Your brain is not impressed by your confidence, only your schedule.
Okay, shower timing. So hot right before bed is basically sabotaging yourself.
Yes, because hot increases core temperature, and sleep onset needs the drop.
I always do the late shower, late everything thing. Night mode, chaos.
Shift it an hour and a half earlier, and suddenly sleep feels easier.
Does that also help deep sleep? Or is it just falling asleep faster?
Both, and deeper earlier in the night tends to support recovery.
Recovery is the most underrated flex. People think it's rest, not training.
Exactly, it's part of the program, not a pause button.
Now food. I'm conflicted because I'm starving by 10 p.m. sometimes.
Hunger is real, so we solve it with a pre-sleep snack, not a battlefield meal.
Cereal and milk sounds too simple. Is it actually strategic?
It's strategic because it's complex carbs plus lean protein, slower digesting.
So you're telling me my childhood breakfast can be a performance hack?
Don't make it a branding exercise, just make it whole grain and not sugar heavy.
I feel personally attacked by sugary cereal right now.
And avoiding a huge fatty meal right before bed prevents awakenings and discomfort.
But why does what you eat mess with sleep stages? Is it gut strain or something else?
We don't have perfect answers yet. Sleep nutrition science is still growing fast.
Still, the cookie story is the smoking gun for me. My body does HR spikes too.
You and every wearable suddenly becoming sleep detectives.
That's the key, though. Undersleep makes people crave worse food, then worse food worsens sleep.
Vicious cycle, yes. Tired brain reaches for quick energy and gets punished overnight.
So the intervention is not just don't eat, it's sleep enough so you don't want to destroy your sleep.
Exactly. Behavior follows physiology, not moral character.
My moral character is fine, my bedtime alignment is not.
Then we tune environment. Dark, quiet, cool. Your cave becomes your training facility.
Dark cave is elite. Blackout curtains, eye mask, white noise, earplugs. I'm building a bunker.
Just don't turn the TV into a psychological casino 1 hour before sleep.
But what if the podcast is calming? I'm not trying to be evil with bright lights.
If you're accustomed to audio and it relaxes you, keep it dim and gentle.
White noise, does it actually help or is it coping?
It can mask unpredictable noise, and consistency helps staying asleep.
Adaptive white noise is hilarious. Machines predicting door slams like a spy.
Call it noise governance. It prevents micro-awakenings.
Temperature too, cool 60 to 67. That's savage for anyone who likes warmth.
Many people sleep warmer than they think, and cooler can help maintain sleep continuity.
I'm basically a lizard. You're asking me to become a human ice cube.
Adjust gradually, 1 or 2 degrees every couple of days.
Now the racing mind part. 10 minutes processing thoughts in dim light. That's doable.
It activates parasympathetic tone, your brake pedal, not your gas pedal.
Parasympathetic tone is such a funny phrase for something that controls my ability to stop thinking.
Your brain wants to debate policy at midnight. Your job is to stop the meeting.
So journaling, stretching, deep breathing, anything that moves the thoughts off the bed.
Yes, dim light matters too, because bright light cues not time yet.
I actually saw that in myself. When I read in bed, my sleep improves a bit.
And you're not stimulating yourself with bright screens. Reading is calmer.
Screens are like sugar for my brain, always asking for another episode.
Exactly, and then your bedtime becomes content time.
The Andre story is this perfect example. He changed naps, environment, wind down, then the stats followed.
He reduced accumulated sleep debt over months, which improves performance in ways athletes notice.
And Ryan Jensen, sleep apnea diagnosis, so sometimes it's not habit, it's pathology.
Yes, fragmented sleep from airway issues can ruin recovery and emotions.
That saved his career line hits hard, because it means sleep is medical, not just lifestyle.
Both matter. Habits improve baseline, but disorders need treatment.
And the emotional regulation thing, people cry more when sleep deprived. Is it the amygdala?
Sleep loss shifts emotional reactivity, reducing control over responses. The amygdala and stress systems play roles.
So my short temper isn't my personality. It's my sleep schedule with Wi-Fi.
That's painfully accurate. Better sleep means fewer cognitive errors and steadier judgment.
So the real corporate takeaway is, don't pretend you can push through. Sleep is decision-making infrastructure.
Exactly. Sleep affects reaction time, attention, and judgment under pressure.
But how long does it take to pay back sleep debt? Like, realistically?
Often weeks, with the first week or two doing the heavy lifting, depending on how big the debt is.
So it's not one perfect night. It's more like rebuilding a relationship.
Yes, recovery sleep helps, but your baseline takes consistent restoration.
That makes the 1 extra hour study even crazier. 5 to 7 nights can change the trajectory.
Start tomorrow with 1 hour, and also stop sabotaging sleep onset with late heat and bright light.
Tonight's plan: earlier shower, dark cave, brain dump, and no cookie experiments.
Perfect. Just one change is enough to prove you're not imagining it.
All right, I'm going full cave mode like it's a playoff.
Do it, and next we'll talk travel, because that's where sleep plans get attacked.
Deal. See you in episode 2, where airports try to steal your REM.
We'll fight back with strategy, not wishful thinking.
Okay, that 5 to 7 nights thing is not subtle at all.
Right, sleep debt feels like accounting, but it behaves like adaptation.
So when I sleep better for one night, I'm not magically reset.
Unfortunately, no. Reaction time doesn't snap back like Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, I can forgive my brain, not forgiving that.
If you recover sleep too briefly, you're still below your baseline.
That's what freaks me out. Leveling off sounds comforting.
It comforts people, but it also fools them into thinking they've habituated.
Habituated to being worse? That's a very expensive lifestyle choice.
And it recruits cookies, scrolling, and late showers as allies.
Speaking of allies, late heat before bed is like sabotaging your own thermostat.
Exactly. Hot shower right before sleep keeps core temperature too high.
I do that literally every night, like religiously, bro.
Then you're pushing back your natural temperature drop by an hour.
The temperature drop has meetings too, apparently.
Give it an hour and a half buffer, and your brain relaxes more easily.
And you're saying this links to deep sleep and recovery, not just vibes.
Yes, more consolidated sleep supports regeneration and muscle recovery.
Let's talk about the 1 hour edge idea. Why does 1 hour matter that much?
Because the nervous system doesn't treat sleep as optional time fill.
It treats it like, nice try, I'll be laggy anyway.
Reaction time is extremely sensitive to even modest restriction or recovery timing.
So it's not just fatigue, it's decision quality and error rate too.
Yes, judgment under stress changes when your sleep is fragmented or short.
That's why I'm nicer to teammates after 8 hours and terrifying after 6.
Your amygdala is definitely in charge when you're underslept.
The amygdala takeover is real. I thought that was just my personality.
Sleep deprivation removes the filter, so you react before you evaluate.
That also explains the cookie paradox. Tired people crave sugar and worsen sleep.
And then they act surprised their heart rate stays elevated all night.
I've literally seen my heart rate spike after a random late snack.
Exactly. Metabolic strain and gut signaling can fragment sleep quality.
Okay, but practically, what do you tell a person who gets home at 10 starving?
Pre-sleep snack, not a huge meal. Think complex carbs plus lean protein.
Cereal and milk is suddenly performance nutrition?
It's boring, accessible, and works because it's slower digesting for many people.
My kitchen has no strategy, just cereal bravery.
And avoid the sleep destroyers, alcohol plus caffeine plus heavy fried food.
That combo sounds like a party hosted by insomnia.
Also, bright light and TV before bed act like psychological stimulation.
So basically, dark cave, quiet, cool room, brain offloading.
Yes, 10 minutes of journaling or stretching in dim light activates parasympathetic calm.
I love that phrase, slow your brakes before you step on the bed pedal.
That's a perfect analogy, and it's physiologically accurate too.
All right, I'm converting my night routine into an experiment. 1 hour shower earlier, no cookie crimes.
Don't overthink it. Just change one variable and track how you feel.
Because if I can't prove it, at least I'll stop sabotaging my reaction time.
Exactly. Sleep is the foundation, and you can feel the lift fast.
Cool. Next episode, we're going to get attacked by travel schedules. I already know it.
Airports don't care about your bedtime, so we'll out-strategize them.
All right, episode 1 done. Go darker, cooler, calmer tonight.
And if your brain is racing, dump it out. Dim light, then sleep.
See you in episode 2, where we build a sleep plan that survives jet lag.
Next time, travel hacks, late flights, and how to protect your REM like a passport.